Hello, my name is Jeremy. I graduated from the Piper Education Program in 2008, and at the time, that was my only other option to graduate. I'm currently working full-time now at a plastic manufacturing company called Nylacarb. If it wasn't for the knowledge and the skills I received in the Piper plant, I know I wouldn't have the job I have today. So the Piper Education Program is an all-around great learning experience. I feel that there's nothing that needs to be changed with the program as it was. Now I know most teachers teach to make a difference in kids' lives, and I just wanted to take the last few seconds to say thank you to my teacher, Ms. Novak and Ms. Bradley, because they definitely made a difference in my life in the Piper Education Program.
Good evening. My name is Linda Krieger from Oslo Middle School, and I am just a secretary. I'm speaking from my experience at Oslo, but believe this also pertains to the other middle school secretaries. At this time, we have 969 students at Oslo and 2 guidance counselors. These counselors are to be available to each and every one of these children when they have academic questions and concerns, problems with their peers, or trouble at home. This is just the tip of the iceberg and where I come in. I don't think there are enough hours in 2 days to address those issues and ensure correct procedure is followed for enrollment and/or withdrawal of students, requesting records from other schools or sending requested records from our school, maintaining these records in the ballroom, arranging the printing, pickup, and distribution of progress reports and report cards, create a schedule for parent-teacher conferences, FCAT. Boxes have to be assigned to each teacher with plenty of sharpened pencils after each and every test, and calculators when needed along with the testing materials, organizing all incoming 6th grade folders, purging unnecessary paperwork from all 8th grade folders prior to their journey to the Freshman Learning Center. When needed, I back up our secretary at the front desk, who is also in charge of attendance, and has so many other duties, I'm not allowed the time to present that here, but would gladly expound on this at another time. Sadly, our discipline secretary is buried under a mountain of referrals, with standing room only in her office every day. And who's going to make sure there's paper and toner in the copy machine, paper and cartridge in the fax machine, make the reservations for the conference room? Who's going to grab the tissues, Band-Aids, and bag of ice when the health aide gets to catch her breath and take a break? Distribute inter-office and U.S. mail, make the coffee first thing in the morning, and greet you with a smile. I've only touched on the duties and responsibilities of each position. Please don't lump all secondary schools together. You're proposing cutting our workforce by 33%. We are the front line. In the end, who will suffer the most? The reason that we are all here, the children. I just want to assure you that we are not sitting at our desks, filing our fingernails, and eating bonbons. Thank you.
I'm Holly Michaels. My husband and I are parents to 3 wonderful children in the school district. And I am here then to tell you that we fully support the proposed millage increase. I have with me my property tax bills for the last 3 years. We've seen an approximate 50% decrease in our property taxes. This is more than enough to offset the millage increase that you're asking for. Paying an extra $45 per year is the least we can do for our children who thrive in this school district. These 3 children include my 13-year-old son, who told me he wants to get his doctorate degree because he never wants to stop learning. My 11-year-old daughter, who sat across from me at the kitchen table when she was 4 years old and said she was never going to school. And now she can't stand to miss a day of school. and my 5-year-old who thrives in her ESE class at Liberty Magnet due to the magic of her teachers and her teacher aides. I can say with certainty that I will see a 1,000-fold return on that $45 investment when my children and other children in this district return from college with advanced degrees, buy homes in the area, pay taxes, and raise their families here. We want our children to have a world-class education, and we will do whatever we can to make that happen, and we're going to start by supporting this millage increase. Thank you.
All eliminated restore elements are coming back for the 10-11 school year, which means they will exist next school year. Our task tonight is to move forward on a reduction plan, starting with item 21 and do the following. Provide the district with a balanced budget. We need to rebuild our fund balance and give schools, departments, and more importantly, individuals the opportunity to adjust accordingly. Though we would prefer to do none of these things, we do not have that luxury and must make some hard decisions rather than debate any additional options. What we will do, as we have done in the past, is re-examine our plan, make the adjustments necessary once we get the official confirmation that the appropriation bill has passed the governor's desk. I do hope we can get approval for this package so that we can move forward on finishing this school year out and then to continue preparation for the 10-11 school year. With that, this has been a very difficult 7 months we've been at this. The group out there in the front row, folks sitting just in front of us, have tried to make the best plan possible, and we have vetted it through many different community forums and many different venues to get as much input as possible. With that, Mr. Morrison, along with the Budget Council, will address any questions that have not been answered over the months of review on any portion of the plan that deals with the budget reductions. Thank you.